have all these movies that talk about racism as being a thing of the past and being done and over with, and we compare how much we progress. But this is the film that asks America, like, how much have we really progressed? Because it takes place during the Obama election.
Directing actors is it's one of the greatest things anyone. I mean, it's so much fun. It's, you know, people call it work, but it's just fun. It's play for me. And but what I learned is that, you know, as much as I feel that we know about our own characters because we wrote them, I think you learn the most about your characters from the actors themselves.
If you had told me when I was handed that first version of the script, and if you had told me right then and there that we would have an Emmy-winning actor and an Oscar and Emmy-winning actor like acting in this film, I would have never believed it.
Our DP, Paul Sammons, he would ask us, what do you want for the shot? And we'd be like, well, is it possible to do this or that? He'd be like, no, don't ask if it's possible. Just tell me what you want and we'll make it happen. And that's how this set has been.
It's something I always wanted to be a part of. And that's why I became a producer after being just a script consultant. Was like, I really wanted to bring this to light. I wanted to make, I call it, one of the ways I describe the story is that it's our generation's story of racism.
So in the scene, it takes place in a greenhouse, and my fiance has a green thumb, and she's in one of the classes doing some botany thing, and I go up to her and scare her.
Action! Sure!
What are you doing? And just to have fun on campus. And I tell her I'm gonna go visit my dad and whatnot. And then a friend of hers comes and tells her that, asks her why that she's working on a specific plant and she's trying to revive it when it's clearly dead. And it kind of shows that my fiance's character doesn't give up on things. And it's supposed to be a little bit symbolic of their relationship, in that her family really doesn't like their relationship and his family doesn't like it. And she's really, really trying to keep this thing going, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much everybody else says that it may be dying.
Set! Action! Strike that.
My vision for this film has been it's basic. It's you know, we're on a limited budget, so I want to keep everything really, really clean and sharp. I'm down to the glass and the camera that we're using. We're trying to keep everything very clean and sharp. We're not trying to get too crazy and try to break the mold. You know, we feel that our story is what's going to carry us in this, and fancy camera tricks and expensive gear isn't what's going to sell this. So we're taking what we have and just getting a good, solid, clean look.
Over the course of the film, you realize, like, no matter how well known an actor is, or if they're just starting out or whatever, even the directors and everybody, they're all just like normal people, and they all believe in the project because that's why they're here. And it's interesting because they all have their own takes and views on why this story is important and why it needs to be heard. And so I think you get to know a little bit about the person, especially because hair and makeup is a very intimate process. You have your hands on someone's face, and that instantly opens up like a connection with them. And so no matter who they are, you just instantly find out, like, oh, you're a person, and you have thoughts and ideas and views that are cool and need to be heard. And so I think you make a personal connection with them, and that's what's so special about it all.